Make sure that kids take at least one season off every year. We hear a lot about the 10,000 hour rule. Basically, the way to achieve mastery of anything, chess, being a violin player, sports, being an athlete, is the 10,000 hour rule. If you train, deliberate practice, and you train really hard for 10,000 hours, you can be elite at whatever it is you want to do. That has infiltrated the youth sports world, and with parents dreaming of their kids getting, college scholarships and even, big pro contracts one day, they think that starting to play long hours, day after day, and over weeks and months and years, that they can basically achieve those dreams. But that can have consequences that aren't really good for the kids. I'm Dr. David Geyer, orthopedic surgeon and sports medicine specialist, and I provide education and commentary on sports and exercise, injuries and injury treatments and injury prevention for athletes and active people, probably much like yourself, so that you can stay healthy and perform your best. When I was a kid, and I think a lot of adults, if you're watching this, may have been this way when you were a kid, we played different sports every season. Maybe soccer in the spring, it may be swim team in the summer, it may be, baseball or football in the fall, basketball in the winter, and it would rotate based on the season, and it was a lot of fun for sure, but it was probably a better way for kids to develop overall performance and overall athletic abilities. That's really a discussion for another video, but this idea of what we call single sport specialization, where kids play one sport year-round, without a break, we think that that can be really harmful at a young age. In terms of injuries, there's clearly an injury risk with single sport specialization. If you do one activity over and over again, it could be baseball pitching, it could be running with track, cross country, or even a running sport like soccer that leads to wear and tear on the feet and ankles. But you do that one activity over and over again, you can get overuse injuries. They may be mild, they can be more severe, but they can develop with basically long-term repetitive stress. So I would very much encourage, if you're thinking about, all right, what should I have my kids do? Encourage them to play multiple sports at a young age. But even when they get older and their bodies mature and they can handle that repetitive stress a little bit better, still I would take one season off a year. Maybe you play, spring, fall, and winter, and you take the summer just for conditioning and weightlifting. Give your body 3 months of a break to rest from that repetitive stress. Now, in this age of travel sports and club sports and all of this kind of thing, it can be really hard. So then what I usually tell kids and their parents is to pick the one team, maybe the club team and maybe the school team in a lot of settings, but pick one that's not as important to you. Take that season off to let your body recover, let your body rest, and then go really hard those other 3 seasons. Again, that's 8-9 months, but it still gives your body 3 to 4 months to recover, because if you can avoid an injury, you're probably going to have much better chance of achieving that college scholarship one day. Okay, what do you think? Am I completely wrong to suggest that kids take 3 or 4 months off from their sport every year? Do you think I'm wrong about the single sport specialization and my appeal to have you consider having them play multiple sports? I would love to hear your thoughts, good or bad. Below this video, share your ideas. I would definitely love to read those, and I bet other people who have kids that play youth sports would love to hear what you have to say as well. If you have friends whose kids do play sports, please share this video with them so hopefully they can learn something from it and maybe make a decision that helps keep their kids healthy. If you like videos like this and you want more information on sports and exercise, injuries and injury treatments and injury prevention, subscribe to my YouTube channel. There's a box in the upper right corner of the page. Click the subscribe box. I record a couple of these videos every single week, and I'll deliver those directly to you. Thank you so much for watching. I hope this video was helpful, and I look forward to seeing you right here next time.